Hey, what's up everybody? We are back today tracking down all of our deep mushroom. The first one we're going to find is inside the Bone Pit Mines. Now, in order to get into the Bone Pit Mines, you need to get to the Bone Pit. In order to get to the Bone Pit, you got to have to get it to show up on your world map, and you do that by going to Hightown and speaking with a vendor where the little 4 vendors are clustered, where you first spoke with the dwarf and learned how to craft runes. The guy's up there, he's got some problems with the mine. The miners have disappeared, they've run off, they've gone on strike, whatever they've done, he needs you to head in and check it out and help him out. So that's how you get in here. But once you're inside, here is the entrance. You want to head all the way up here to this point on the map. You're going to fight off quite a number of dragonlings to get here. But once you do, you're going to find your deep mushroom right here. Go ahead and grab that. And you have our first deep mushroom. We'll be back with the next one in just a moment. Alright, deep mushroom number 2 is located at the top of Sunder Mount. You're going to get here by being on the Long Way Home quest in Act 1. This is given to you by Flemeth, the dragon, during the tutorial area mission at the very beginning of the game. So once you get to the top of Sunder Mount, you're going to come out of the Sunder Mount passage. So you go in the passage, then come out the passage, come down into the graveyard, past the barrier, and you're going to find your second deep mushroom. So that is number 2. Back with number 3 in just a moment. Alright, our next deep mushroom is found in Act 1 on the Wounded Coast in the Slaver Caverns. The Slaver Caverns become accessible when you are on the quest A Wayward Son. You get on that quest by speaking to a woman in the Elven alienage inside Kirkwall. I ran into her immediately following coming back from Sunder Mount with Meryl after doing the Long Way Home quest. So when she kind of ports you back into the Elven alienage and wants to talk to you, after that, that's when that woman showed up for me. She's standing there arguing with the Templar. There are a few kind of sub-tasks that you need to take on inside that quest before you get to the Slaver Caverns, but eventually it leads you out to the Wounded Coast and into the Slaver Caverns. Once you're inside the caverns, you start here, and you make your way up to this point right here, and this is where you're going to find your deep mushroom. So go ahead and grab this. This is our next deep mushroom, and keep in mind this one's kind of tucked away up here. So where the mage probably showed up first and ported up here, you have to walk up the stairs and get up to this area in order to get back in this little like kind of hidden room that's burrowed out into the wall. So that's it for our deep mushroom out in the Slaver Caverns. We'll be back with the next one in just a moment. Alright, still in Act 1, our next deep mushroom is located in the Deep Roads during the Deep Roads expedition with Bartrand and Varric. Once you head into the Deep Roads, you are going to start right here at the expedition camp, and you're going to make your way up along this passageway through here, fight off some darkspawn, and when you come down the stairs to this little lower area here, here's where we are. That's where we came from, up there. You're going to find your deep mushroom right here. So that's our next deep mushroom. We'll be back with the next one in just a moment. Alright, so our next deep mushroom is also going to be found down in the Deep Roads. Here is the entrance once again. It's still on the screen here, so you can still see that. You're going to head up here, down around through here. You're going to fight off an emissary right here. Once you get the emissary killed off, if you wind your way around in this direction, you're going to come over here, fight off a few more darkspawn, and down here on the floor, you will find your deep mushroom. So that is it for the deep mushrooms that can be found in Act 1. Our next segment will start in Act 2, and we'll be back with that in just a moment. Alright, our next deep mushroom is found in Act 2 in the Smugglers Cut during the Black Powder Courtesy Quest. So here is where we are inside Smugglers Cut. We are right here. The entrance to the Smugglers Cut is way down here off screen, but this is the point you want to get to on the minimap in order to find your deep mushroom. Go ahead and grab that. That gives us our next deep mushroom, and we'll be back with the next one in just a moment. Alright, our next deep mushroom can be found all the way down in the Gallows dungeon. Now you're going to get into the Gallows dungeon by being on Anders' personal quest called Descent. You just chat him up in Act 2, and he gives you this direction to head down into the Gallows dungeon and help him with a little bit of a Templar problem. So once you get down here, this is where you want to be. We are right here on the map. And behind us, we will find our deep mushroom. So that's the next deep mushroom. We'll follow up with another one in just a moment. And our next deep mushroom can be found inside the Varterral hunting grounds in Act 2 while you're doing Meryl's personal side quest called Mirror Image. Get in there, deal with the Varterral, and after you're done, head up these stairs right here. And you'll come to this point on the map, and you'll find your deep mushroom on the ground right here. Let's go ahead and grab that. We're on to our next one in just a moment. Alright, and our final deep mushroom can be found in Act 3 inside the Drakestone Mines. Now you're going to be sent to the Drakestone Mines that are accessed from the Bone Pit during Act 3 while you are on Anders' personal side quest, which is called Justice. Once you're on that quest, I'm going to send you out to the Bone Pit. The Drakestone Mines are accessed via the Bone Pit. And once you get inside, you want to come to where we were on the mini-map right here. Here's the entrance. And on the ground, you will find your final deep mushroom. So that's it for tracking down all of the deep mushroom crafting resources. And as always, thanks for watching. Take care.